Paltrocast.
Hi,
And
how's your day going aside from doing interview after interview after interview?
you're okay. I'm grateful. You're good.
Thumbs up, man. Well, I first learned about you from the Kiss tribute album called Kiss My Ass, where you worked on Black Diamond. When did you first come to the United States? Was it the early 1990s?
Yeah, that's a long time ago, huh? Yes. Um, yeah, yeah, you I don't know, almost like 30 years ago, something like that. Hmm.
Right. Right. So, in following you for a long time, I saw your concert at Roseland in New York City. I went to see Sirius XM when you had the channel. You have a long history with New York and the United States. So, what is still left to accomplish in New York? Because you've played Madison Square Garden, Carnegie Hall. Are you going to play the Empire State Building next?
Why not? Um, I mean, I still have a lot to achieve. I mean, I'm not like household name or anything. So I just have amazing fans, then yeah, every single step, I'm going to do such a, you said, I feel very grateful in terms of my fans supporting me, but I feel like I gotta do much more, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but I've been around.
Yes.
Um, yes, but yeah, I don't feel like I achieved it. You know, a lot of things, yeah, things, yeah.
Yeah, you're the first person to do many things. And I'm sure when you were much younger, a lot of people said that these things were impossible, but so many impossible things you have accomplished. So now, when you come to your team with a big idea, do they just say, okay, he's going to do it? Do people stop doubting you these days?
Um, Good question. Yes, they are not still let's see, it's like I'm making film or like I'm also doing fashion.
Mhm.
I'm making champagne or wine. Every time people say, Yoshiki, what are you doing? Just um, there are some, I mean, I'm very grateful. I have amazing staff around the world. Um, at the same time, they're like, well, my staff's been very supportive, but people around me say like, even like when I came here first time, I'm talking about coming to US. Uh,
Mhm.
but Yoshiki, you're not gonna make it anyway. So just why do you try? Like, I was like, you never know, right? So um, yeah, every time I try to do something new, of course, there's a big argument, but as long as my fans, my fans, I get support from my fans, I'm kind of confident I can accomplish it.
Hmm. Well, the movie Under the Sky is a lot of work in the process, getting all of those artists together, learning all those songs, practicing all those songs. How long did it take to put together Under the Sky?
Uh, to for me to film that one, I didn't have that much time. When that was like the beginning of kind of COVID
Hmm.
or middle of it, early part of the COVID. So when people are like, how do you say, facing the fear of unknown future,
Hmm.
so to cheer them up. So you know, so it took well, a lot of preparation. That doesn't mean that I have enough time to prepare. So some of the song arrangement, I did it within 24 hours. Yeah, some of them are my competition. Some of them are, the other arts competition. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I went to the studio. Let's see, 7 p.m. I'm finish it by next day 7 p.m. something. I didn't sleep at all. But I just
Yeah.
very grateful every single step. At the same time, it's like a lot of work. Yes. Then that I don't think I have enough time. If I had enough time to prepare for this film, I spend, but at the same time, after film was shot, but also, they shot on multiple countries, as well as like there are some reshoot issue I have to go through. Then was pretty quick. Then editing process, and then try to make everything will make sense in terms of this film. Like long time. So a lot of editing. So it took like about, I would say about 3 years.
Wow, that is commitment. And
Mm-hmm.
now when I think of Yoshiki, I don't just think of ex Japan. I don't just say, hey, Yoshiki's a great drummer, piano player, composer. I think about all the business success, all the philanthropy, the hosting you've done, many, many things. When you started in ex Japan, did you know that you wanted to have this big career of different things, or did all these things come to you one by one over time?
One by one, yes. I didn't know what I was getting into. Then I'm, pretty much all in for every single project. I mean, of course, obviously, I started with Japan. I'm still, very, Japan is a very important part of my life. So I try to make, my fans happy. I'm
Yeah.
trying some obstacles for me to, or, conquer, or like, to make everything happen in terms of Japan. But every single project, it's not like I was planning on to create this like empire of all those things. I just like do one thing at a time, and then I put entire my energy to it. So then one thing happened, then the other things happened after. Yeah.
Well, I know that you were very inspired by the band Kiss. Did a lot of this Empire stuff happen because you were hanging out with Gene Simmons a lot, that you saw all of the merchandising and the real estate and all that, and you went, oh, I also am inspired by Gene Simmons as a businessman?
He's very inspirational, but I do not have Yoshiki coffin. So
Now, could we one day see a Yoshiki coffin?
um, I don't think so. Um, I mean, respectfully, Kiss made like because of Kiss, there are a lot of rock band even survived, because this doing just being in the music industry
Mm-hmm.
when our time, well, interesting time, like buying out to CD, to download, to streaming, and everything like that. So, but merchandise is a big part of the artist, career, like so Kiss was very how do you say, forefront, being forefront, and then just
Mm-hmm.
obviously the Kiss has like I don't know how many items. You need a big dictionary. Actually, I have a book of history or something like this. There's a dictionary of the merchandise.
Yeah, history. We can
Kiss
history.
history. That's not part one or something. They may have parts two, three, four. But
Yeah.
so G me as very inspirational. Then they kind of gave me an idea. You don't have to hesitate to create that kind of merchandise. Just go for it. That's very inspirational.
Well, I have two quick questions and then I'll let you go. And the first one is genuinely, I'm concerned. How is your neck? How are you feeling these days? Is your health doing very well?
Thank you for asking. To be honest, I do not know. So I had neck surgery twice. Second one was an artificial disc replacement. So I have an artificial disc right here. I know my doctors did an amazing job. So I had a
Mhm.
human right after the neck surgery. So happened to be like 2 weeks later after the neck surgery, I had to do Vogue cover, Vogue magazine cover.
Yes.
So then at that time I was bleeding from here, right? I couldn't even turn on my neck. Then since then I'm trying to be careful, so I'm not really head banging,
Yeah.
I try to play drums or piano as hard as I can. They actually I was doing classical tour and finished in a few months ago, like late October. Mid-October, I had some kind of collapse. Actually, I didn't talk to a lot of people, but so I had to go through some like how do you say? Uh, I had to see out of doctors. So I
Hmm.
made neck surgery. trying to figure that out. I'm gonna have like our entire body going through the next this coming January. So, but I was ready for this third next surgery, or fourth one or fifth one. As long as I can keep on going, I'll do it. Then I told the doctor, I said, might as well next time put like something shiny or like with LED light or something like that, become like iron or something like this. So I'm not like pessimistic about what's gonna have to go through. I have to go through, but yes, my health condition also traveling all over the world.
Yeah.
A little bit like I don't know. It's I'm very grateful too. At the same time, I just have to take care of my health as well. So for me to keep on going. So, but thank you for asking. So.
Well, I'm glad to hear that things are better and that you're being careful. And my last question is related to all of that. Now, there are only two drummers I'm aware of who ever wore a neck brace while playing arenas and looking cool. And that's you and Alex Van Halen. So, was Van Halen one of your big influences? Did you wear that neck brace because Alex Van Halen said it was okay to?
I did not know that he wore neck brace. I did not know that. I used to have a recording studio called One More Recording. Actually, I changed it to Ecstasy Recording, something. Then I saw the studio, and I have a fun kind of recording studio in Los Angeles. So I think Van Halen was recording though. My recording studio. Come on, Van Halen's one of the most amazing rock band in history. So, but I did not know he was wearing neck brace. I need to check the video.
It
So.
was, I know he did on the first reunion tour with David Lee Roth, and I think he also did in the mid 1990s. Were you, last real question here, when David Lee Roth was taking over Japan in the early 2010s, I saw him with Konoshiki, I saw him with every Japanese celebrity. Did you have a few nights out with David Lee Roth?
I wish I could, but I didn't. Well, I'm a huge Van Halen fan, so I like the era of like David Lee Roth, or also I liked they are trying Sammy Hagar, and then you know, um, I may have a same tour manager actually. Come to think of it, Marty Hong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he's Marty does Shakira, he Beyonce, he does Rolling Stones. So he's my tour manager for a long time. So he might have asked me to if you're playing Hollywood Bowl, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
near my in Los Angeles. Oh wow! But I did not know he was wearing neck brace. I need to check it out. So that's
Well,
very.
I want to see a Yoshiki neck brace on the market. No Yoshiki coffin, but Yoshiki
Okay.
neck brace in the near future. But thank you for the decades of great art. Congratulations on Under the Sky, and looking forward to your next US tour.
Thank you so much for having me. Then I will release my neck brace, I guess. New, something cool. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, well, one of the last things, the headbanging is kind of not healthy. So if people do headbanging, make sure you do it carefully because you don't have neck surgery so many times like I did. So then wearing neck brace is kind of like stopping the motion that going too much. So it's not a bad thing actually. Yeah, I'd like to
I
make that.
want to see your neck brace, and when you put one out on the market, I want one free one. That's my compensation. Thank
Uh,
you, Yoshiki.
for sure.
Paltrocast.